Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Wigs, and today we're going to be talking about Trichotillomania, and we're going to be talking about if getting a wig or I honestly don't know what it's called, so I'm going to call it a weave. The thing where they actually like lace the wig onto you, so it's like stuck onto you. We're going to be talking about wigs and weaves and if they help to stop pulling. So let's get right into it. So in my experience, I have gotten a weave and a wig. And I will tell you how both of them have helped me. So when I was in the 8th grade, so I was like 12, 13 years old, I got the lace weave like thing in my hair. Again, I'm gonna call it a weave. I'm not sure if it's a weave. It was good and bad. So the actual process of them attaching the weave to my head was the worst. It was so horrible, and I think it was just because I was 12 years old and I was young. It was like traumatic because nobody ever seen my bald spots, and now all these women at the salon, they were all like talking about my bald spots and being like, oh, why do you do that? Like, you have to stop. This is gonna help you stop. We're gonna do the weave. We're gonna put it on. You won't pull out your hair anymore. And it was just very traumatic in that way for like a 12-year-old. But I'm sure that if you find the right place, they won't be that like pushy and like on top of you. I think it was just because I was a kid. They were trying to like talk down to me, which I wish they didn't, but whatever. So then the actual process of them like, they like had to like braid my hair and then like braid it in and like whatever. It was like they were lacing it to my hair. So yeah, they were lacing, like intertwining, and then like they had these little tiny like circle metal things that they would like stick through the hair and then into the lace, and then they would like clamp it shut so that it would stay on it. And if you guys know the process of getting a weave put in or like a hair extensions or whatever, then you know what I'm talking about. For whatever reason, one, it took like 2 to 3 hours. It was really long and it hurt me really bad. But again, I was 12, so I was probably just like dramatic and already sad because like they were talking mean to me. But they were putting all these things in. It hurt really bad, and like I felt really uncomfortable and really weird. And then afterwards, I felt like I didn't recognize myself because it was like the hair was really big, and I don't know. I honestly don't even have pictures of what I looked like with the weave on without a bandana on because I was so self-conscious. I'll put pictures, but I would only ever put a bandana on top of the weave because it looked like a wig, and I didn't like that when I was 12. I was like, oh, I don't want to look like a 12-year-old wearing a wig, like people are gonna be mean to me, blah blah blah. The process sucked. I did not like the process, but the aftermath was actually very good. So I had the weave on for, honestly, it was supposed to stay on for a long time. I don't know how long, but I would say I kept it in for like 2-3 weeks, maybe a month tops. I kept it in before I literally ripped it off of my head. I hated it so much. It was like pulling on me and I had such a bad headache from it, and I hated it. So I literally ripped it off. Like, it was attached to my hair, and like there was like little tiny circles where I like ripped off like each little tiny like lace. Literally ripped it off of my head, and after that I used it as a wig. So this is my experience with it being a wig. With the lace part though, back to the lace really quick, I will say I was not able to pull out my hair. I didn't pull out my hair for those 2 or 3 weeks, but I pulled it off because it was so uncomfortable and it was giving me a really bad headache. So that's why I pulled it off. Afterwards, I kept it on as a wig because I had like barely any hair at all. So I kept it on as a wig anyway, just so it looked like I had hair. And then I would wear a bandana over it. And I did that for like a year. I did that for a really long time. And literally even in my house, like I was so self-conscious. I didn't let anybody see my hair, like my real hair, nothing. So I was basically always wearing the wig constantly with the bandana, even going to bed, because I never wanted my mom to like walk in and like see what my head looked like. So even to bed, I would wear this wig. So I literally wore the wig for a long time. For like a year I wore this thing. It made me stop pulling out my hair genuinely because I had a wig on constantly, and then over the wig I had a bandana on. In my experience with wigs and weaves, the process of getting a weave sucked. Afterwards, when I actually had the weave on my head, obviously I was a child, so I like stubborn and like pulled it off, but when it was on, actually like laced into my hair, I did not pull out my hair at all. so that was all good. But I also didn't pull out my hair when I pulled it off and made it like just a wig. So even when it was on me like just as a wig, I also didn't pull out my hair. So I think either way could work if you guys would want to try either way. If you want to try the wig or weave method to stop pulling, both of them work. In my experience, both of them have really worked. But again, that's only if you pull out from your hair. If you pull out your eyelashes, eyebrows, any other body hair, it's not gonna help with hair, obviously, but it will help with the head hair as long as you stay committed to it and you keep it on and you just try super hard. You try hard not to take it off, and I know it's hard. It's hard not to do that, but if you guys want to try the wig or weave method or the just hair extension method, definitely go for that. That'd be freaking awesome. It helped me a bunch, and if any of you guys have gone through this before, comment down below and let me know how it helped you guys, if it helped you guys, or if it like was a total bust, because obviously everybody has different experiences. So just let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I love you all. Bye.